Welcome to Agenda Edina, a news program summarizing the actions taken at City Hall that affect you most. I'm your host, Dorothea Marty. Edina residents have another chance this month to participate in naming their neighborhoods. The second community meeting for Edina's Neighborhood Identification Project, dubbed Name Your Neighborhood, will be held Wednesday, July 11th at the Edina Senior Center. Their residents will have the opportunity to give feedback on a series of Edina maps with proposed neighborhood names and boundaries.
We've had some people attached to some names and neighborhoods, and others, interestingly enough, said that we don't have a neighborhood name and never have, and are interested in being identified with a name or an area.
The maps that will be on display are the work of the resident-led Neighborhood Identification Steering Committee. The maps reflect input gathered during the first community meeting held May 30th. At that meeting, 27 residents broke into small groups based on geographic areas to brainstorm ideas about potential neighborhood names and boundaries. One more community meeting will be held September 12th. The goal of the Name Your Neighborhood project is to develop a citywide neighborhood map with broad community input to present to the City Council by year's end. Once neighborhood boundaries and names are approved, residents will have the opportunity to voluntarily form city-recognized neighborhood associations. The city has amended its redevelopment agreement with the owners of Southdale Center. In April, the City Council approved an agreement that would provide Simon Property Group with a $5 million loan to renovate the interior common area and exterior of the mall. Following the action, the agreement was executed by the city and delivered to Simon Property Group's corporate offices in Indianapolis for execution by their corporate officers. However, Simon's corporate officers raised objections to a provision in the agreement that bars Simon from appealing the market value of the Southdale Center property during the term of the agreement. The City Council reconsidered the agreement at a meeting in June and agreed to amend it.
I'm not real happy about it being changed at the 11th hour either by people that we were not negotiating with. I'm still going to support it because I think it's important for our town, and that's the bottom line.
According to the amended agreement, the market value of Southdale Center will be $115 million, going up to $120 million in January 2013. Each year thereafter, the value will increase 2.5%. Simon Property Group will not appeal the market value unless and only to the extent that it is greater than such agreed upon amount. The improvements that will be made at the mall will total $20 million. Those improvements include new entrance structures, flooring, lighting, interior paint and furniture, graphics, restrooms, parking, deck lighting, and exterior benches. Most work is expected to be complete yet this year. Surf's Up, the Edina Aquatic Center's newest attraction, allows patrons to hang 10 in a safe and fun environment. Edina 16's Jordan Gilgenbach takes a look at this new amenity.
The Lost Wave surf simulator is making its splash at the Aquatic Center.
Really, you'll have the experience that you're surfing without the sharks. Very similar to wakeboarding or if wintertime snowboarding.
This is only the second one of its kind in the state. The first one outside.
That's pretty cool, I think. We're really fortunate, I think, to have this amenity in Edina.
It's just like something that you didn't think you'd ever be able to do because we're not by water at all, except for behind a boat, so it's really amazing. And once you finally get to just stand up or bodyboard, it just feels like you're I don't know, it's amazing.
Foss hopes the Lost Wave will attract a much wider demographic to the Aquatic Center.
Our hope was that we'd be kind of hitting the 10 and older crowd, so we feel like it'll be pretty successful.
It's really fun, good for all ages, as you can see, every age range.
However, the Lost Wave was not built overnight. After a long process, surfing has finally become a reality in Edina.
I think with the addition here and maybe some upcoming changes, improvements as well, definitely will make us a little bit more competitive.
With Steve Christensen, I'm Jordan Gilgenbach for Edina 16.
The Lost Wave is open 7 days a week through August 26th. For more information on hours and admission rates, visit www.edinaaquaticcenter.com. Thanks for watching this episode of Agenda Edina. I'm your host, Dorothea Marty.